Hi guys, by the title of this video you know what we'll be doing today. I'm going to show you guys how to make YouTube intros. Now this will be simple as it will be so beginner free. I'll be going through all the steps and I'll be only using free apps in which we can use to create our videos, therefore we won't have to think about costs. So the first thing I'll be doing, I'll be going into Safari and I'm going to find a purple marble background. Now if I found this purple marble background, I'm going to click down on it so that I can add it to my photo gallery. Now after I add it to my photo gallery, I'm going to try and get it horizontal by clicking edit and by going to the top left corner and to change it to horizontal frame. After this, I am going to go to Fonto and I'm going to click the camera button in the middle and I'm going to click photo album to add the photo that I just downloaded. Now I'm going to click done and then I'm going to click on it to add text, and this is where you're going to write the name of the title or your page or whatever it is that you want to add to it to be on the front. And then you're going to change the font. I think I used Chile regular, but I was just messing around with a few things to figure out which one would be best for me. So all you need to do is just mess around. After that, I'm trying to center it. Then I'm going to go to size. I'm trying to get it, to what I want. After that, I went into style. Okay, so now I want the text is white. I want it to have a black stroke. So now I'm just working around to find the perfect stroke, how thick I want it. After that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight over to style, which you can see at the top right, and I am going to use the 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use the font third to the left, and then I'm just changing the X and the Y axis and changing the blur a little. Then I click done. Okay, so now I'm just going to create the other part of my text. I'm going to do it fast because it's basically the same thing that I'm going through. I'm just inverting it, changing the words to black and the white outlay. And then I'm just trying to figure out the perfect place to put it. It is all about trying to find the best place that it's going to work. Okay, so after this, I'm going to save it to my camera roll. There. Okay. After this, I'm going to go to Pic Art because this is where I am going to do the cutouts for the images to go into the video. So I already created an album, so everything is closed. Okay, so this is the first photo I'm going to use. So now I'm going to go on tools, I'm going to go on free crop, and I'm going to click person. Now after you click persons, it's just going to automatically click out the person. Now if it isn't perfectly done, what you can do is you can just zoom up and click on brush, and you can just brush out the parts that you need, or if you need to erase any part that was excess, you can always do that just to get it almost perfect to where you want. After that, you're going to click the button to the top right, the arrow, to look on it. If you have any additional, you can just always go back forward to figure it out. Then I'm going to click next, and then I'm going to save it as a sticker and download it to my gallery again. Yes. So now we start editing. I'm going to go to VLLO where I'm going to click create video. So I'm going to get the same photo that I did with Fonto, and what you're going to do is you're going to try to adjust it to the size, the length that you want it to be. Then I'm going to click PIP at the bottom so that I can click on my first cutout. So yeah, if it's loading. Now there it is. Okay, so now I'm just trying to get it to the perfect place. So I'm just there trying to resize it because it's all about trying to get it to look great together, to look good on page. So it's gonna take some time. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'm going to flip it so that I can have 2 of them on either sides. And now there are some lines that are in it. It's going to show you so that you can know if they are on the same angle and they are at the same size. So I'm just trying to set it up properly, trying to get it to look as best as it can. So now I'm going to try to get it a little, animation. So I clicked on animation. The one that I'm going to use is zoom out. I want both of them to zoom out. So I'm just showing you guys how it looks there. There it is. So it's all zooming out. Yes, so that is perfect. So after this now, I'm just trying to make it smaller because I thought that it was too big. So I'm just going to try to make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, that look better, don't guys? Okay, so I'm just trying to resize it. Then what I'm going to do next is I want to get 2 more photos. So on the same PIP, you're going to click on image so that you can get the other photos. There. Okay, so I'm just looking for the other photo. I clicked it. Okay, so I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did before. I'm trying to get it resized. I'm duplicating it, and I'm just trying to get them in the middle, and I'm going to use the same animation that I did before. I want them all to zoom out, so I'm just trying to get them on one same level, so to ensure that they are all on the same level. I think you're also looking for some form of sticker to use. So the sticker that I'm going to use today is a heart. There it is. Yeah. So after I put it there, I realized that it was at the top. So what I realized I need to do, I needed to bring it down so that the 2 middle pictures can be in between it. Yes, just like that. Perfect. Yes, well, at least as perfect as it can be, guys. Okay, so that's how it looks so far. So the heart is just going to be right around it. There it is. As you go along, you always, double check to see what it is looking like, because you want it to look as best as it can. Because truth tell, we don't have any creativity background, some of us. So we just have to use our imagination on what we would like to see. So now here I'm just trying to get it to the perfect angle to ensure that they all disappear off the page at the same time. I wanted the 2 end photos to come in before the middle ones. So I was just here adjusting it to give it a little difference. And I'm going to save it. I like to save it to the best and at the highest resolution. Now I'm going to go into Video Leap. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click back on that same photo we created in Fonto. And I'm just readjusting the length. So now that I have the green screen up, what I'm gonna click on next is chroma to get rid of the green background. So after clicking on chroma, I'm just trying to use the picker to get it out, and then I'm gonna change the intensity so that the green lining isn't showing around it. All right, after that, I'm just trying to add the photo. Okay, all right, so this is the photo I'm using. I'm going to click on mask, and then I'm going to click on radical so that I can have a circle look. So what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to try to get it perfect to the length that I wanted, and I'm going to put it right over that gray area. That would be the profile part of the follow. Okay, so now I'm just quickly trying to adjust it to get it perfect to how the way I wanted it. I wanted it. I don't want it too long for it to come off the page. After that, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my phone. Now you can just go onto Google and click for the phone that you want in PNG. And then what I did was I clicked on blending, and I clicked the second option on blending. So here it is. The second blend option on blending, multiply, to get rid of the white frame. So now that I have this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start to look for the videos that I want to be placed inside the phone PNG. So this was the first video. So what I did was I tried to reframe it. I wanted to make it a little bigger, so they are making it a little bigger. Then I'm going to just put the photo in it there. One thing, guys, for you to remember about using Video Leap, you cannot create more than, I think it's more than two layers. So what I had to do is I had to be keeping on exporting and saving in order to add additional. So that's a tip. Using Video Leap, you have to always be doing that. Now I'm just creating my text, which is the name. So it's Get Real at Kells. And I'm just trying to give it the perfect effect, just to ensure that it's on the same page. I'm just trying to align the videos. Next, I'm going to add another video. Now this video is of a snapshot because the next slide is going to be about adding my Snapchat. So I'm just trying to place it over it, and then I'm gonna click arrange just to get the image behind the phone so that it can be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I mean, we want to do it as best as we can to look very professional and for it to attract others. Okay, so there it is. Okay, now I'm just testing out how it looks. I'm making some readjustment, you know, checking is everything flowing properly. So I had my first photo flowed in. Sometimes the video is going to be over. All I need to do is just drag it up back. Okay, so that's how it looks. It's kind of blinking a little. Yeah. So then I'm going to add this. What I did to get this was I just screenshot it off my Snapchat, and then after I screenshot it, I went into photos, and then I just cropped it out so that it can be very small, because I just wanted a small part on it there. So it would just come right after the follow. Okay, I'm just trying to readjust the time frame in which it comes in. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use another cutout and put it right to the side right there. I'm just trying to give it the perfect angle to ensure that everything flows properly, because it's all about the flow. One thing about using Video Leap, you have to ensure that they do not overlap, so you want them to be exactly behind each other. Okay, so now I'm back in VLLO, and you're just gonna click. So this is already there. What I came over here for, I think I wanted to add a snapshot image right there on the snap, just to let everyone know more, because since I just only had the screenshot of my actual Snapchat code, I wanted just something more to show that, okay, this is about my Snapchat. Add me up, guys. Okay, so I'm just looking at it and, you know, doing the format, making sure everything is okay. Next, I'm gonna go to motion stickers, and I'm gonna look for the Snapchat motion sticker. So there, I'm just looking through it. There it is. I'm resizing it just to make it a little bit smaller. I don't want it to be too bold and excess, but I just want it to just look okay. There it is, not too extra on the page, because I'm just trying to make it as simple so that you guys can understand. All right, next I'm gonna go back into Video Leap, and I'm gonna add back the video that I saved, because for this you have to keep on saving. So this is the second one. I added just a regular photo, and I wanted to add a text because I wanted a photo part just to show the photo. And then I added this is the same process. You go into chroma, and then you try to readjust the intensity to make the green screen doesn't show. I thought it would look too boring without something else, so I said, okay, I am going to try to add 2 photos. Well, here I'm just trying to change the way how it transformed into the other screen. So I'm just trying to reshuffle it there, just try to get it that perfect look. Yes. Next, I'm going to go look for my photo. I think I repeated this step. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I repeated this step. Or am I just showing it over? It looks like I repeated this step. I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, no, I'm just doing the same thing that we did before, adding the photos, then flipping it, and then duplicating it, flipping it, so that I can have 2 photos on the side, and it would just be right there before the YouTube subscriber button comes up. I want them to have the same animation. I went back to animation, and I clicked zoomed out because I wanted them. I like the way how it looks zoomed out, so I'm just doing zoomed out. So I'm just trying to get it perfectly so that they can't come in at the same time. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Alright, entrepreneur, boom, boom. Yeah, it looks like it's flowing properly. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Alright, so I had a little excess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to bring it up to get rid of that excess amount. Yes, it's looking great. Okay, The transformation is great from the one screen to the next. I'm just re-flipping it. I'm just ensuring that everything looks great. I want it to have this certain look. Alright. Now I realize that I did that part wrong, because that one isn't flipped. That one needs to be flipped. But I'll just work with it anyway. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to iMovie. This is where I'm going to create my videos, and I'm going to put all the videos that I created in one. Now I already add them to my favorite folder, so it will be just right there. So I'm just going to add from the first video I created to the last one that I just created. Okay, I'm just adding them now, because I'm just adding them one time. There it is. All right, started off like that, boom, and then boom. It's just 3 parts. It just has 3 parts. All right, so I realized that the subscriber button wasn't showing that much. So I thought I was gonna add another subscriber button because it wasn't showing that big. So I thought, okay, let's add another subscribe at the end so that persons can see. So I just add back one of my initial photo background, and I turned the Kinsburn off because I didn't want it to be, you know, flowing all over the place and just keep on moving. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into the center on the top of that, and I'm going to click on add. I haven't clicked it yet. I'm just trying to structure it properly so that it flows right into each other. Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to click on add, yes, and I'm going to look for the green subscriber green screen. There it is. I'm going to click the 3 dots, and I'm going to click green/blue screen so that it takes out the green screen for me. So there it is. So it wasn't showing big on the first page. I thought, let's just put it at the end also, just to give it a nicer effect so that it can be seen. This green screen, you can find it on YouTube. Just write in green screen and just screen record it, and it will be right there. It's not hard. If you want a video with it, I can always show you a video. So next I turned on. Okay, so I had a nice black end. Yeah, I'm just checking it, ensuring that everything okay, and anything that needed adjustment that I would do it. So the next thing I'm gonna get to is a song. I'm gonna go to YouTube, and I'm gonna look for non-copyrighted music, because we do not want something that we are gonna get a copyright strike over. So I screen recorded the music, and then I'm gonna go, well, basically I'm just looking for the video that I want first. After I screen recorded it, you're gonna go back into iMovie, and then you're gonna click add, and I already put it in here. So you're gonna click the button, and then you're gonna click audio only, because you don't want it only, you only want the audio from the actual screen video in. So it's on it now. You guys can hear it, but I think you guys heard it at the front, so you know what it sounds like, because I'm just going to run it through. I'm not gonna make it have no sound. I'm just gonna be quiet and show you guys how I edit this.